Hi, good morning, everyone. So this is Vinesh from. So actually, I'm pursuing my information technology and management in masters. So I'm here today. I'm here to discuss about the reflection of application reflection and also my top 10 Clifton strengths, top 10 of my Clifton strengths, and also the what do you say that the last three, the last three Clifton strengths, my Clifton strengths. So let me start with the reflection application. What do you say that? So I have chosen the topic as a Starbucks. So initially, let me come up with the agenda. What I'm, as I told you earlier. So I've been in this presentation. I've been discussing about the Starbucks and how it was established, and from when it was started, and how many struggles the establishers, like the shows have been taken to get this much of popularity in all the different parts of the world. And also, I'll be discussing about my top 10 Clifton strengths, and also uh, the bottom strengths of my Clifton. My Clifton strengths bottom, and the last three. So, and also I'll be discussing in this presentation regarding the MIS break 12 competencies, which I got it. So let me start with the Starbucks introduction. So as everybody knows, so that the Starbucks is a coffee cave where it has been founded in the year 1971. So it has almost like three members that been uh, struggle to establish. To get this much of fame in the market, and the headquarters of the Starbucks will be is at located at Seattle. The first initially they have started at Seattle, and by 1996 they have been something across Pacific, and established in Japan as well. So by 1999 the company was established in China. So this was a little introduction about the Starbucks. And coming to the next slide, so the main, what exactly they have been into the market. And what they put it in the mind, what they are uh, putting in the mind, and they have been started this uh, coffee cave, the topmost company for the coffee, as everybody knows that. So it's the main motto of this. The popularity is that the taste of the coffee will be very different. And I mean, so instead of this, they have struggled a lot to publish market this product. And so they have faced so many difficulties at the initial of the stage. So as everybody faced that, so even the Starbucks has faced that those issues to get popularity in the market. And so as you know that some people will be more of the most of the people will be referred to have tea rather than coffee. So in that case, the revenue will be less. So instead of by uh, crossing all these difficulties and everything, so now the Starbucks is one of the topmost coffee cave, where in almost the topmost countries of the in the world. So coming to the next slide. So as you see in this slide, I will be explaining that what is the cultural analysis of the Starbucks. So now at till date, if you can see, if you see that there's almost like Starbucks is spread across 80 countries, and this is the I mean this the approach. So when for say for example when you go to a Starbucks coffee, the way they approach take the customers and the way they treat the customers, the I mean that will be very politely, and it will be way you'll be feeling very happy the way the employees are trained. And the employees, and also the employees will be getting the more benefits as good as decent employment employers get. So what do you say that the results, I mean these are the main positive things that came that much of popularity to the Starbucks in every part of the world. And coming to the next slide. So in this slide, I want to explain you that task team and time and space, and I mean the technology challenges what they have faced. I mean like uh, so as I told you earlier, it has faced so many challenges continuously at the initial stages, and I mean they have been struggling a lot, and but still they have been fighting to get it to get still stay in the market. So finally they have achieved it. And the wages of the employees, so this is the main point which we need to main concentrate on, I mean like keep it in the mind. So the wages for the employees are very good, and it has got increased by the so as a company grows, obviously the wages for the employees will be increasing. So that is what the happened in this case. And also it has helped the company to have the sufficient number of items. So number of items in the sense, say for example, it is not stick to only one type of a coffee or something like that. They have different mm, types of a coffee bars, and I mean like say for example cold coffee or frozen one. So and is a hot coffee, and so something like that. So they have been introducing and new things for the customers. So in that way they have been very popular. And now as I said that now it's one of the best coffee cafe where people will go for if they opt to have a coffee. And in this slide I'll be explaining the values and beliefs. So I mean, it's say for example, so it's when the people having some coffee, it's their habit to have a coffee each every day. So it's for those kind of people, it will be very easy to just attract it. So, but when it comes to when the people having only tea, so there has to be more forced to have the coffee. So in that case, I think the Starbucks has played a major role in where the people can change their mind immediately, and they can just switch to have a coffee instead of tea. So that's where we can say that this is one of the best coffee shop where you can have it. And it helped increasing, I mean like so even so as you know that yeah, our elders or parents, so they'll not allow us to have a coffee. I mean in the teenagers or youngsters, they'll not be allowed to have a coffee or tea in the home. So when it comes to Starbucks, so it has played a very good role where it attracted the youth and the youngsters to have that to taste the coffee. I mean to get the taste coffee to be tasted. And so the smell of the coffee will be attracting so much. So that's the reason where they have attracted the youngsters as well to taste it. And yeah, it will be obviously, as I said, the employees are very friendly to the customers. So in that way, they have been maintaining very friendly environment with the customers. So that is what that these all the training to the employees is a very major role where how they approach to the customers. So that's where the customers can again come back if they like the hospitality and everything. And coming to the next slide, yeah, in this slide I just want to explain you show you that the stakeholder analysis. So as you see that they're involving into the stakeholders in their business strategies, and customers are given more priority in Starbucks. So high priority will be given for the employee contribution. So this is what I just want to explain in this. And so in this slide, I just want to explain you the cultural bridge work analysis, and the employees, as told you that employees can understand the employees' requirements, and Starbucks can achieve the satisfaction for the customers. So this is what the main thing where bridge work analysis, the bridge between the employee and the customer should be very eco-friendly, so that everything goes smooth, and obviously the business will be very high. That is what I mean to say in this slide. So, and this in this slide, I just want to conclude saying that employees' ideas are respected by Starbucks, and also the caring for the needs for of the employees as well. And also, in here in this slide, I just also want to include that. Even and employees can be getting the weekly offs, and also they will be paying for the insurance claiming for them, and these kind of benefits will be provided by the Starbucks, and where they can the employees can get the insurance, and they can be claimed up to certain amount based on the experience they have, and these kind of benefits they will be providing to the employees. So employees can be uh, come and just enjoy their work. That's what I want to say about the Starbucks. And coming to the next slide, so this is what my Clifton strengths are. So you can see the almost like 34 strengths altogether. And in this presentation, I want to show you my top 10 and also my the bottom 3. So these are the strengths which I've been going to cover in this presentation. uh, Coming to the next slide. So as I said earlier, so I initially I'm covering I want to discuss about the top 10 strengths. So as you see that include harmony, empathy, consistency, restorative, developer, and responsibility, positivity, ideation, and wow. So these are my top 10 strengths which I am very happy about, and as I said that I can use the restorative practices for resolving the issues, and with I will also work with try to be I always try to be positive at the at the workplace, and whereas in person as well, not only in the workplace. And so I mean, we not only me, I think so everybody will be always thinking about the impact of what if say something in the software field, in the software application. So if you want to make changes, if you have already using the application, existing application, but if you want to try to just make any changes in the application, so you will be very worrying about the impact, how the impact will be if you just change something in the application. You should have to make sure that it should not be affected to the existing one. So that is where I think about the impact on the changes that will be created. And Coming to the next slide. So these are my bottom Clifton strengths. So in this, as you see that the competition, strategic, and input. So these are the three. I got it in the bottom Clifton strengths, bottom three. So competition, as you all, competition. So for example, now in the current market, so the competition is very very high, and you have to be very if I come explain you in the IT sector, you have to be mainly focused on at least two different skills to survive in the market. That's what I believe, as per the current situation in the market. So that's where I have to be rushed to stay in the market for in a good position. That's what the competition is, where I am lacking in. I have to face that competition, and I have to be moving forward. That's where I was lacking in this strengths bottom, but I will try to match it up. And I was, I mean, like I. I certainly can say attain I want to attain the competitive position. So that is what I mean to say. Coming to the next slide. So in this slide, I want to explain you that Myers-Briggs 12 competencies. Coming. So let me explain you in brief what I got. So with my skills and knowledge, I can increase the basic productivity. So say what do we say in this was whatever the skills and knowledge I have. So based on that, I can just improve the functionality. Coming to let me explain in the IT sector. So whatever the functionality and whatever the software they are using. So if I have any the basic knowledge or basic skill set on it, so I will be trying to just implement it more, and increase the productivity of how it can be function, and how it can be used by the users. So this is how I will be thinking it, and it is and so based on, and also based on the priority, I can work. So so say for example, you have 25 issues in your bucket. So what do you say, how do you categorize, how do you prioritize your issues? So that is where, so say from the client point of view, we have to check what is the priority, and you have to work on that particular ticket. And this is where I've been very good. And so that is what my top four. I can see that thing in my um I in my top four list, uh, in my top four. So and also I can take my own decision in the technical context. So when it comes to an issue, if you are facing any issue, so if you feel like it's a very it's easy for the users to grab it, or easy to use it, so I can just make those changes as per the technical terms. And so those can be that will be helpful for the users. So I have that skill. So that has been in the top 12. And these are the strategies can be used in managing the time. When we have a very less time, we have to manage by prioritizing the tickets. So this is where again it comes to the same thing. So and I'm capable of having the look into the technical teams. So yeah, so technical teams in the sense, when you are just handling the teams, or when you want to just handle the team and explain the work to the employees, or your colleagues, or the team members. So they where they I can be you be helpful for them to complete the task. Mm. So all this stuff, what I've been explained in this particular presentation. So I have been grabbed all this information from from the this particular textbooks. So, and also I have browsed from different URLs where I've been pasted, and the case studies of the Starbucks of Indian market, and these are all I've been searched from these particular sources, and these are the references, what I can say. And finally, I want to just conclude saying that Starbucks is one of the most popular coffee cave in the entire in all the parts of the world. It's located in all the parts of the world, and it has been established very widely in all the parts of the world. And I mean to say that if you want to have a coffee, the best choice is the first choice should be the Starbucks in any part of the world. So, and I hope it goes bigger and bigger. And so, and I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity, and see you all soon. Thank you.